What's up guys, this is my last terminally online video for a while. The weather's finally improved outside, so I'm gonna go back to like touching grass and going and doing things. But there was one more thing I wanted to talk about that I kind of have strong feelings for. So I'm gonna get to the beginning of this video kind of quick. I'm talking about Looksmaxxing. I'm sure everyone's sick of hearing about it. Basically what it is, mostly like young guys, some girls, just enhancing your natural features and appearance any way you can. I'm not trying to show my age, but I am unk. I got into Looksmaxxing when I was 16, back in big old 2014. And back then we used to look up to like Ziz, like a really positive guy.
That's what the Ziz cunts do. That's what the revolution is, bro. None of these fucking sad cunts. We're all gonna fucking make it, bro. That's it.
Trance around the world with Above and Beyond. Record of the week. Record of the
Who like just kind of like promoted like living life to its fullest, being optimistic, being positive. We're all gonna make it, bruh. As for 2026, Looksmaxxing's completely changed. My whole life I've been about like improving myself, self-growth, looking better, feeling better, but only through natural means. Talk about the Looksmaxxers you guys hear about, like Clav, ASU frat leader, androgenic. Bro, I don't even know why at my big age I'm talking about people named Clav, ASU frat leader, and androgenic. But anyway, basically incel culture and black pill culture like infiltrated Looksmaxxing, and now it's completely cooked. It's not about looking good and self-improvement for yourself or maybe impressing a couple girls or impressing the girl you like. Nowadays it's more about just impressing other dudes. Like, these guys have gone to make an app where right now they're ranking who's the best looking man ranked by other men. It's like this whole drama and they're always fighting over it, like who's number one Chad or whatever. Super gay. The top influencers are doing it for clout, create clips, create entertainment. A lot of it's trolling. And yes, they've promoted dangerous products by saying they do them to ascend. And some straight out just tell you how to get it, where to get it, and like how to do it, and like what like results you're gonna get, all the transformations, and you're gonna ascend and be a total rank 1 Chad. And listen guys, I'm not talking about Botox, filler, or even makeup. All those things are natural and not permanent. We're about the SARMs, the steroids, and the peptides. And like I said, you guys probably all know this. You guys have all seen this. Peptides and SARMs probably got big about 10 years ago. Now that some time has passed and there's been more trials, we know so much more about them. That's not even the worst part. We have people dying from these peptides and injections. Now like home peptide brands are popping up and sponsoring influencers. And these influencers are on TikTok, are promoting and selling literal SARMs, steroids, and peptides to people on TikTok. And if you guys do a quick Google search, 70% of all TikTok users are under the age of 18. Peptides and SARMs have been sold online for a long time. And they were sold as research chemicals. And they'd always say not safe for human consumption because the government straight out banned them for how dangerous they were. Anyways, these Looksmaxx influencers has created a whole new species of person. I'm not even kidding. Some of these guys are straight scary looking. Like some of them look like they're straight out of a creepypasta. And listen, bro, no hate to any of these people. They're literally just like, they're just random. And like, honestly, I feel bad. I feel like a lot of this comes from like insecurity, like mania, mental illness, body dysmorphia. Obviously, there's no excuse for people to do this, but this is like an effect of social media, niche communities and forums and stuff. And everyone's spending so much time on the internet. They just get in this like pipeline, fed the same content, hear the same stories, related to their personal life somehow. And they become like delusional. Let's see, I'll just do black pill for this first one. Alright, so first, of course, the first account I click on has a crazy name. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Holt Cappelletti. He's like the mid to small range influencer, you know, not quite up there, but like this guy's got almost 400,000 followers, almost 500,000. And yeah, and like I said, yeah, at Evo Labs Research, code CULT for 25% off. And if you just look that up, you can see it's a peptide SARMs website. Maybe it has steroids. I'm not gonna look through the whole thing. Let's find one on TikTok. Okay, yeah, here we go. So this one says you want big bones like this, use the big R. And the reference to big R in Looksmaxxing. It's Retaturide or Ratatouille. I don't know, it's hard to pronounce. It's basically a weight loss peptide. And it had some amazing results, showing people lose like 50 pounds in 3 months. And like I said, with all these peptides, all these different things, it's gonna be that vascularity, it's gonna make your face and cheekbones more hollow. I don't have hollow cheekbones. I have cheeks, unfortunately. I'm getting brutally mobbed right now. Like I said, it had crazy results. You're like, why is it not legal? Basically, one of the biggest reasons people lost so much weight, extreme diarrhea, extreme vomiting, liver, kidney issues. In a 6-month trial, 70% of participants got gallstones. I don't know what gallstones are exactly, but I don't want gallstones. I don't want any of that. And I'm sure if you're sick, shitting your brains out and throwing up, you're gonna lose weight faster. It's terrible for your whole body. It's actually really bad for your heart too to lose weight that fast and in that way. If you're not like an extremely obese person, you honestly really don't need any supplements to like help you lose weight and like stay skinny. You just can't be lazy. You gotta have like a really strict diet, workout routine. don't drink, don't smoke. I'm not saying you have to have like the skinniest, you know, like low fat body. Like you can just be happy with how you are. You can be yourself. Alright, so here's another TikTok. I feel like he's wearing makeup. I'm not trying to hate. Listen, bro, like I said, makeup, it's I don't know, is this guy wearing makeup? Could not imagine spending any amount of money injecting any type of unnatural chemical in my body and getting this result and like being happy with it. I'm talking about a video from a long time ago. He used to look cool. He used to be pretty chill. Like, I fuck with his tattoos. What has this dude done to his face? Kind of looks like Charlie Kirk. Anyways, look at the comments. Oh, this one says, you taking MT2 now. MT2 is another peptide compound. Basically, it makes you tanner, makes your skin appear more darker. And you might be saying to yourself, a healthy way to tan yourself, why did they ban it? It increases cancer cell growth by 30%. And taking this to be a little more tan, to what you could get with, you know, an $8 bottle self tanner, rub it on you and wash it off later on, or maybe just having healthy sunlight, or maybe just accepting that you're white. Listen, bro, I had to do the same thing. Sexual arousal issues, so just you know affect your sex life. It also has the side effects of affecting your cortisol and serotonin receptors, destabilizing your hormones. Participants in the studies noticed increased in mania, anxiety, and thoughts of grandeur. When you lose weight that fast, you put an unnatural chemical in your body, it's affecting all your hormones. And all those hormones create all these things. So when these people start taking these things, I genuinely feel bad because they're basically going through an episode of mania. Honestly, in his head, bro, he probably thinks he's glowing up and becoming like a Looksmaxxing Jesus Christ. And then, oh my God, in the comments, he's also saying he has a surgery next month. I don't know how old this dude is, but like, pumping your body with this many chemicals and hormones and getting surgery this young. And so here's another video of him, and like I said, bro, if you saw the old picture of him, he didn't look this like scary. He looks like a predator. Like, no offense to him, objectively a scary looking dude. Like I said, no hate. The thing is, you go on TikTok, search this hashtag, and there's like millions of dudes who do this, where they almost have 500,000 followers all the way down to 100 followers, and they all have this similar look, this like insanity behind their eyes. Like, they're actually like manic and like delusion. They start doing this and they see people comment like, oh, glow up, ascend, and it's kind of like reinforcing these behaviors. Like Looksmaxxing, like the idea of Looksmaxxing, the face they're trying to achieve is a meme. It was a meme face. It was a joke, and I guess some people didn't get in on that meme and joke, and they're actually trying to like look like this dude. Like even Clav, bro, he doesn't look insane though, but he like overall balances his natural looks well and enhances them well. But like there's these people taking it to the extreme and they don't know what they're taking, they don't know what they're doing. They're not like analyzing their face right and realizing they don't really need all this stuff. It's honestly mind-blowing. But anyways, like, I don't want to harp on one person too much. We'll go to another person, all right? This guy's name is Logan Sub 5. So like, they have like a whole scale, sub blah blah blah. I won't get into that Looksmaxxing category. This guy looks like he's a peptide pusher. If you click on his link tree, he's got a link to another home lab peptide company. What if all these companies are in on it together or something? Let's look at his video with the most views. It says, let's try peptides. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the glow up. So here's the crazy thing is a lot of this just comes from probably eating healthier. He didn't look like he exercised, probably a lot of sugar and junk, and he was younger, and then obviously he grew up. You can tell he's taking peptides because he has that weird face shape. They're using some crazy peptides, which I think is like deleting their buccal fat or just their face fat, to where you just see their cheekbones and then their skin, there's nothing there, so the skin sinks in, and then you see their jawbone or something, because there's like no fat in their face right here. Like, I have fat, I'm sure you do too. It's normal to have, you know, fat on your face, you know, normal look. A healthy body fat is smart. You're supposed to have, you know, a healthy layer of fat, you know, a little bit of chib is good for you. When you're extremely low fat percentages, you're not necessarily super healthy at all. Sometimes you're the opposite, you're unhealthy. And they all have like this like orangish green brown look. If you look at his chin, like, it's a really odd color. I will say with like their eyebrows and their hair, like, you know, both these dudes are killing it. Nice hair, nice eyebrows. UV, finally a happier life. You know, a normal kid chilling, hanging out, you know, a little chub. Okay, there it is, guys. That's the key to a happy life. You're taking a little mirror video, a little car video, and there's no fat in my cheeks. Do people like not aspire for more anymore? They think that like if they get TikTok likes and they get a banger video, like that's happiness. That's what's gonna make them happy. That's what matters in life. Not like, I don't know, like hanging out with friends, just meeting someone who likes you for you, not your looks, and just like hanging out, having a connection. I know that the dating scene sucks and like everyone's out for like looks, money, job, clout, whatever. But if you're just a genuine person and you just live life genuinely and you're not like going on your way to be so performative and do all this stuff, and you just explore passions, explore the world, explore things you like, and do different things, you'll meet people with similar interests who are doing the same thing. The reason why these people are so unhappy in the dating pool is because they're all hanging out with each other on TikTok, Instagram, the club. They're all doing the same things, and those are the people that are unhappy. And people who don't feel that way and don't view the world that way are out doing things, enjoying life, going outside, you know, having friends, having experiences. And so we're intermingling, and all the fucking unhappy people are over here like, dude, maybe if one day my jawbone and my cheekbone, if I inject myself with enough cancer, I'll be good enough. Bro, these guys are literally cancer maxing. All right, all jokes aside, all little like jabs aside, get it, jabs, like, you know. When I look this up, I'm not gonna show these people in the video, but there were tons of people who had like age 16 in their bio, 15, TikTok saying 15 years old starting peptides, 15 years old starting the big R, starting MT2. It's just concerning because it's changing their bodies for life. And all these dudes are promoting it. Some might have some sort of physique or, you know, appeal that these younger kids want to look up to and try. And especially taking them at this young age will forever change their bodies, change their chemistry, and lead them down a very miserable, unsafe path in life. Recently, these home peptide labs have gotten so big, they actually held a convention in Arizona where 2 women who were attending there tried a peptide that was for research purposes only and actually died. And the guy who owned the lab and created this peptide also used social media and influencers to market their peptide that's killed 2 people. And like I said, these influencers, they really don't know what they're taking. They don't know the chemistry of it. They don't know the biology of the human body well enough. They don't even know what chemical or compounds they're taking because they were not made in like an accredited lab. I never thought I'd get to say this in any of my YouTube videos, but guys, stay natural. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Peace.
Hey. Truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through underground garages, presidential suite on deposit, elevator up to the room, shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she say she got a man. Hit another one, it goes green. Must've changed foes on the team. Remember when you let me in between? That was 2017. All good. Chubbs to look around, find one to see my type. Damn, my dog and he know what I like. He done found me plenty in my life. Problem is I meet a girl tonight, then I go and treat her too nice. Galleria credit card swipes, I don't even know if she a wife. But I do know one thing, no. Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day, maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, I'll sit my drunk ass on that runway, on this one way.
2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, maybe later, you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit. Windy City, she blowing me kisses, no. 30 degrees, way too cold, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?
Jury in the safe on arrival, pistol on Jay for survival. A lot of people gunning for the title, a lot of people trying to take us viral. I'm just trying to have a nice night though. Waiter brought a check for the meal. She said, babe, I think there was a typo. Nah, girl, I got it, that's light though. I can show you bigger things than that. It's gonna be a minute till I'm back. Let me get you images that last. Amex had a limit in the past. I had plenty women in the past. I done plenty sinning in the past. You don't need to know, but you can ask. Sticking on your backstage pass, all access, cause you bad. You could go wherever with that ass. Show to the shower, to the truck to the club for the party. You go in first with your girls, cause I don't know who's out there watching. But I do know one thing, no. Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday, Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day, maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, I'll sit my drunk ass on that runway, on this one way.
2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, maybe later, you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit. Windy City, she blowing me kisses, no. 30 degrees, way too cold, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?